I am going to pull 2 major arcana, and I'm going to add this to your overall energy for the month. Healer of the ages is our ascended masters. These are the people that bring us information in regards to how we should be living in love, living in light, and they are our mentors and our role models spiritually. And when this card comes in, you know, it may resonate differently with everyone. But this comes into me for like my Jesus card, someone that is that elevated, that is that honored and respected in the religion. So apply that however it fits for you. Attachment card is all about unhealthy attachment, something that needs to be let go of. This is a thought process. This is telling yourself you can't do it and not having enough faith in yourself, or being critical in other areas. This may also have to do with addiction or bad habits and things of that nature. Now we have the Lovers card, a beautiful pairing. This is a soulmate situation. This is someone that's in your tribe. This can be your best friend. It can be your significant other. This can be relationship with self as well. And you have the Empress card in reverse. Now, in my other readings, I've been leaving the arcana in the upright, but I feel that this Empress card in reverse is very important, because this indicates that something there's a split. You have to do this on your own. Whatever healing you need to do is going to be a solo journey. You can't really take someone else with you. If someone that you are involved with in this Empress in the attachment together is someone that you're dealing with, and this is not your energy, they need to conquer this on their own. You have to be that healer of the ages. You have to be very balanced and very loving and very kind, but also have your foot put down on certain boundaries that you need to put up for yourself, for your protection, no matter how much you love this other person. If they're going through something right now and they're dealing in negative energies and they have negative thought processes and patterns, and they're trying to suck you into that negativity, that's where you put up your boundary and you're like, no, I'm not going there. We need to get you out of that negative energy. I'm not coming in there to join you, because as you know, misery loves company. So we don't want to entertain that energy. This is your physical, this is your passion, this is your social side, this is, where you have all your energy. This is lust, this is your sexual side as well. If you notice, that's a 2 and this is a 1. Prosperity begins. Something in that area clears out for this person or for yourself. You find your passion back again. There's something that clicks in the positive, and it all is a new beginning. Another chakra card, third eye chakra. This to me is telling me that it is a very spiritual click when it happens. It's like they or you really see what the purpose is and what the meaning of all this stuff we have to go through, and it's a new beginning, and it's very fresh and beautiful and light and happy. Victory and success. 2 6s next to each other, and that's balance. 6s represent balance and harmony, nurture, love. This is beautiful. This is where everything, like I said, clicks into place. Choose wisely, making sure that the decisions that you make are sound and secure, and knowing what path you want to be on and be very firm on that. And we have transformation. Exactly. The attachment energy has to be dissipated and released and fixed and healed and worked on, in whatever stage this happens to be at. And there has to be a transformation. And it's a very successful one, because it's like he comes down from the heavens and just kind of goes, bing, here you go. This is where you're supposed to be. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is how it's supposed to be done. And that's just how I'm getting it. I mean, I would love to hear from you guys to find out if this is resonating with you. This is a general reading, so everybody's situation is different. Here's a Samara Tarot. 3 of Cups. Happiness, security, celebrating a victory. You have the 3 of Cups and you have the victory and success. You're going to be celebrating what's happening. Knight of Wands in reverse. Sometimes that's frustration when things start to slow down. Being hasty. Okay, now we feel being left out in the cold. So I feel like that's the attachment energies, because now we feel left out in the cold, scattered energies, Three of Swords, broken heart. Well, now you know what the attachment energy is dealing with right now. If that resonates with you, attaching to that really sad, negative, depressing energy when your heart is broken is really hard to overcome. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, everything's topsy-turvy. There could have been a loss of some sort that they're having a hard time getting over, or this may resonate with you. And the words are coming out harsh. There's not a lot of clear thinking. It's all emotion. Page of Cups. Okay, there comes the apology. There comes the new beginning, the new offer, a messenger, synchronicities. You know, this is a beautiful card of talking from the heart and having things ironed out. And if you notice, you start with a yellow card here for the sacral chakra, and you end with the Page of Cups, who's also yellow. And again, the sacral chakra is all about the physical matter, the energy, and the passion. You know, whatever this loss was really kind of threw this person, whoever's dealing with this energy, up in the air. This can be a loss of a job or a person, or however it resonates, but it needs healing. It needs to be addressed and healed. The Emperor, well, that's very intense energy. It could represent an Aries, but this is an authority figure, someone who's very solid in the foundation. If this is your energy here on this side, if you notice, the energy is split right down the middle, you know, from pulling the cards. This is all positive, strong energy up here. And then this is where it starts getting a little shady over here with the attachment and the Three of Swords with the broken heart, or that loss. And now the Emperor comes in very strong, very solid, very wise. King of Pentacles in the reverse talks about controlling and being domineering. So if you notice, they're right next to each other. So there's that conflict that you guys are going through right now. You both are putting your foot down in how things are. This is the conflict of you guys going back and forth. But look at this, guys. Check it out. Okay, so now you have Two of Pentacles, and that is talking about adaptability and being able to juggle and balance what needs to be done, putting things in the proper order and prioritizing what's important. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, you know, when she comes in reverse, this is like being emotionally insecure and hurt and upset and codependent, and, you know, all that stuff where you're not feeling really good about yourself or others, and, you know, you're just really hurt to the core. That's what I'm picking up off of this card. But look, now we have the Queen of Pentacles opposite the King of Pentacles here. You have, look at the Emperor, King of Pentacles reverse, Queen of Pentacles in the upright, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. This is definitely a power play, back and forth, emotionally, mentally. You know, it's just draining. The Queen of Pentacles talks about getting that solid foundation back, though. So it's like I said, you find the balance between all the rocky stuff that you're going through on the month. Eight of Swords. That's when we put ourselves in isolation, and this is where we restrict ourselves and we hold back a little bit, and we kind of put ourselves in a timeout because we have so many things going through our head that we have to balance it, and we have to let it go. The High Priest in reverse talks about hidden agendas, but it really talks about the need to listen to your inner voice, which is represented here with the chakra and the victory and success cards, because, you know, it's a struggle back and forth in this emotion, because this is a very intense emotion, whatever this attachment is. Now the Karma card comes out here. This is like the Moon card. Okay, so when Karma comes out, this is where things start to balance again, and this is where the fairness and the truth comes out, and light is shed on a situation that needs to be addressed. Yes, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is the breakthrough. That's what we need to have, is the breakthrough through the month. And this is going to happen, and it's going to go back and forth, but there's going to be a balance. You guys will find the balance in how to fix this and to get past this. I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you guys. You know, this reading actually is, you know, it's very intense emotionally, but it's a very good read because it's getting past a necessary situation, guys. And the sooner you address it, the faster you can fix it. You know, and you do it with spirit, you do it with faith. And know that you're protected. This is like a soul journey kind of situation between you and this person that you have to go through it together to help each other. And it's going to be rocky and some ups and downs, but you know, it's very blessed and it will change. Rigid. Now I'm going to put rigid over here because that's the energy that they're in right now. That's the energy that they need to kind of work through. And reminder, and you have to remind them. And in the middle it says don't forget in stone not to give up. And you got to show them what it is that they're missing, and you got to bring them out of the shell, and you need to kind of drag them off the couch, whatever the case is. And they need to feel summoned. Okay, they need to get their light back. And they will be very successful when this aha moment comes in, because again, they're going to be summoned to that light. They're going to be summoned to raise their vibration. They're going to understand why things had to happen, and they'll find some acceptance with that. And that's how they're going to transform. And they'll find the balance. Whatever this is, if this is you, keep in the knowledge that you are divinely protected as well, and you will find the balance to get through this, through the month. We are going to pull an angel message card for you guys. Wow. We have leave a stressful situation behind. And it reads, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage and willingness to take good care of myself, including surrounding myself with healthy relationships and positive situations. This is exactly it. Leave the stuff that isn't making you happy, making them happy behind. Find a way to get through it. Pray to the angels, invite them in, get back into your faith, get that nice and solid, clear this out so the new beginnings can come in, because they're right around the corner. After you get through the transformation, there is celebration. There is that new beginning. You know, and Raphael talks about healing the soul. So I find that quite interesting when we have the Three of Swords as well as the attachment card. I'm going to pull one more. Increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. Wow. Exactly. You have divine love and light here, and you have the healer of the angels, ages. This is intense. They will really be connected to spirit once they get past this, Sag. It's amazing. You know, this is very heartwarming, actually. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. This is a beautiful message. I hope that you leave me a comment and let me know how you guys are doing and if this resonated with you. I would also love to have you back, so please like and subscribe. Take care.